Hi T-Nation, Tom Morrison here, and I want to give you a great way that you can look after the health of your shoulders. What you want to do is use this very, very simple diagram. What you want to imagine is your shoulder socket is just like this. Big circle, dead simple. And then you have got your arm, which goes in, which you want to be dead center. Right in the middle. I'm loving the sound effects. Right in the middle is where you want it to rest, and you want to make your overall training relate to this diagram so that you are assessing the exercises that you use and what they actually do. So if we go upwards, we're thinking elevation. If we're going downwards, we're thinking depression. If we're going forwards, we're thinking protraction. If we're going backwards, we're thinking retraction. So that's the four directions, and then we also have rotation on top of that. What you want to do first of all is sort of think about the exercises that you're using. So if you're overhead pressing, if you're doing shrugs, you're going to be going up, you're going to be using the traps, you're going to be pressing, you're going to be using the traps. So that's going to be causing upward. If you're doing pull-ups, you're causing depression. Bench press, push-ups, that's causing a lot of protraction, and your face pulls, your ring rows, your bent over rows, that's going to be your retraction. So if you can assess your training over the entire week, a lot of people will actually notice that they can do, or that they generally do a ton of pushing exercises and maybe pressing exercises, and they maybe suck at pull-ups and they don't do enough of the retraction stuff. So you can see quite clearly if you assess your week training what you're doing too much of and how that's going to affect your posture. So if you're always doing bench and you're always doing push-ups, you're always doing forward motions, it's going to cause more protraction, which is going to make your shoulders sit like this. So it's going to affect your overall posture, and it's going to annoy how your shoulders feel as well. The way to tie all this in together is to use rotation exercises. So very, very simply in your warm-ups, you could add band dislocates. You could also add in dumbbell shoulder rotations as well, which I've posted before whenever you're going around. So you're just making the shoulder move like a shoulder is supposed to move, but you're also respecting all of the different directions as well. So use this diagram to assess your overall training. It's dead simple to use, and just make sure that you always keep your posture in mind, because ultimately that is going to be what gives you longevity, and it's just going to keep you training longer, injury free, and it's just a good, sensible thing to do. Okay guys?